EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitors' sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. These guys, they haven't quite figured things out yet, just 2-5 on the year. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Penix. This will go to Henry out wide. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a gain of 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And complete to Drake London. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 22 yards. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 51 yards.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To the air. Penix. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Koo knocks this one to the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 19 carries, 56 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold on the earth. Won't do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Hill, complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Back deep, Ray McLeod. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Henry running right. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Penix. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
In motion comes the tight end left. Looking to pass. Tua. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Breaks through the contact. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Miami.
Achane. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Falcons 3.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Penix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They'll throw with Penix. London making the snag on the comeback round. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Able to slither by. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Gets past one man. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Madison. Well, we're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Sanders on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Powering his way forward. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. A play fake. Now Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now looking to throw, Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And he goes out right around the 39.
Number 8, Kyle Pitts. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Running left, it's Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He was brought down by Jack Jones. A gain of a yard.
Looking to throw, Penix. Hard throw, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere. but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. In motion left, Hill. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On play action, here's Tua. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
At the 45-yard line.
Play action, now it's Tua. He's got a man, it's his fullback.
Complete to number 30. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Here's Madison running on first down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. Another carry now for Madison. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle by Arnold Ebiketie. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
It's a gain of 10.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
16 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Henry up the middle. A gain of 3, second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 7. They'll drop the throw. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw here. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense back out on the field. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball. And his
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jordan Fuller, the one there in coverage.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. McLeod to return it. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
To the air, Penix. Complete. It's Henry. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's another.
Here's Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Browns. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Patriots win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Tua sets up to pass it. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's again to Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
They juked him. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now Penix. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Achane. There's some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. He'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Off play action, here's Penix. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dolphins.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll give this to Achane. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
At the 42-yard line.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 99 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now a give to Madison. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Tua going to throw. His throw incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And on fourth down, Otis, the punt team sending this one away. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First and 10 at the 31.
Looking to throw, Penix. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. And looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
6. That's good for a Falcons first down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Falcons on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. On third down, Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Achane on the counter. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
Now Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete to number 17, Jalen Waddle. 1st and goal.
In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This is caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Tua going to run the sneak. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Tua Tagovailoa who called his own number and finished it off with the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
Now Davis fumbles it, and the Falcons grab it. Touchdown, Falcons! So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. They find some open field here. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
But I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A handoff running left, Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
And if the pressure gets there, then he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting set for this next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Tua sets up to pass it. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Miami. .47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
2nd and 10. Now Penix. That's taken in by Golden. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. To the air, Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, I mean, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal. You still got a chance to take care of business on the other end, but you're right. The 3 timeouts are going to be key. How well they use them to preserve clock as well as stopping them, that's the key to giving them a chance to win.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The home team's offense had Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. A play fake. Now Penix. And his throw here is incomplete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Operating from the gun, Penix. To Henry. Oh, good move. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Falcons 1st down.
They'll throw with Penix. London holds this one in. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Over the middle, caught by London. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Here comes 2nd down. Looking to throw, Penix. Got a man, it's London. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, just was unsuccessful.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team's season.
So for the Dolphins, a loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year. And they will head back home